Rob Reiner and his spoiled son, Nick, openly argued on the set of their 2016 film, Being Charlie. Stunt performer Eric Audet reflected on the tension between the late actor and his youngest son in an interview with Page Six Monday, just hours after Nick was arrested in connection to the stabbing deaths of his parents. Audet recalls arriving on set for the movie, which was co-written by Nick and directed by Rob, only to find the father-son duo having an argument in front of the cast and crew. They're just going off on each other. You could tell Nick was spoiled and Rob was just sick of his tea, Audet says. Audet recalls the tension in the room during their on-set quarrel. I just assumed, whether this is correct or not, this kid must be pushing all his buttons. Rob can't do anything right, Audet says, adding, he's a nepo baby, a spoiled kid to the T. The stunt performer says that it was clear to him that Rob loved Nick very much, despite his issues. Obviously, he loved his son because he's doing this movie for his son, and still his son was unappreciative, he says. Even before Nick's arrest, Audet says that he had a gut feeling Nick was behind Rob's death. I picked up on all that hostility from just one day on set, Audet says. That's how weird and awkward that exchange was. Audet notes that Rob and Nick eventually made up after the fiery exchange, sealing things with a kiss on the lips. Families fight, but they do it in the privacy of their own home. People have a way of filtering themselves around other people. They didn't, Audet said. The stunt performer notes that his scene was ultimately cut from the film, but that Rob was always kind to him. The semi-autobiographical film chronicling a young man's drug addiction struggles was based on Nick's own addiction issues. While Nick claimed in a 2016 interview with AOL that working on the movie brought him closer to his dad, a separate source on the production tells Page Six that it actually pulled them further apart. Making the movie was meant to be a healing process for them both, but from what I heard, it did the opposite and didn't help their relationship at all, the production source tells us, adding, working together on that project made their relationship worse. It seemed to increase the tension between them. In a video posted to his Instagram Monday, Audet revealed how he landed the stunt performer role in the first place, sharing that Rob hired him for the gig after they met in a hotel elevator in Salt Lake City in 2015. He was staying across the hall from me, and he was scouting for a movie called Being Charlie, and we kept passing each other in the hallway, Audet said, noting that they kept running into each other. Finally, when I was getting off the elevator, he was getting on and I said, "Hey, do you got any stunts in your movie?" He stopped the elevator and got my information right then and there.